Hey, welcome to Perth Backyard Veg. Today we're going to be showing you how to construct an easy DIY trellis system that can double as a shade structure. We want to set up a trellising system for this bed. At the moment we're just growing some basil in here, but we are going to be planting some tomatoes and cucumbers in here as well. So we're going to be making a super simple trellising system made from some PVC pipe, but it also creates a frame structure that we can use to add shade cloth to later in the season. We get some really intense sun here in Perth, so having the option to add shade cloth to it later is definitely a bonus. So we have 3 pieces of PVC pipe, 25mm wide, 3 meters long, and we're going to be setting up 4 1-meter posts in the corners. Then we're going to use our 3-way PVC joint pieces to then connect the 750 pieces along each end, and we're going to do a 1.5 meter on each side so that it sits just inside the bed. Now we did buy these T pieces as well in case we find that we need some bracing across this point here, but we think for now that it might be fine to just have the full 1.5 meter lengths. But if you want more support, you can definitely add the T pieces in halfway to add that brace piece, but you might even use the 4-way joint pieces so that you've got the brace piece there and then the extra legs here. But it depends what you're going to be trellising on and the weight load required for that. Alright, so we're going to start cutting this up and constructing it. Let's go. We have rigged up a bit of a PVC cutting station here with 2 longer bits of wood clamped down and then this piece on top. Hopefully this will stop the PVC from sliding around as we're cutting it. We've made our measurement, drawn our line, and now it's time to cut. Now we just need to measure and cut 2 750mm pieces for each end, and then we'll be doing our 4 1-meter pieces. And now we're cutting the 4 1-meter pieces for the corners. We've measured from this end here so that we're cutting off the smaller end and we've got the bigger end braced on the table here. So let's cut. Alright, so we've now got all of our PVC pieces cut to length and filed, and now we're going to put together the top section of the frame. So we've got our 2 long side pieces and our end pieces, and then our 4 3-way PVC joints. So let's put this top section together. Important to squeeze these really tightly so that you get a firm join, especially that we're not going to be using any glue to hold them together. If you want a permanent join, you can glue them together, but we like the ability to be able to pull it apart, change the design, take it down when we're not needing it, but just give it a really firm push together to get that nice secure join. Now we're just going to add our 1-meter pieces to the corners to create the legs of this frame. Alright, so we have our frame constructed and moved the mulch from the sides, so now it's time to sink it into the garden bed a little bit so that it gets a firm anchorage. We've actually got some old bamboo stakes here that have snapped, so they'll be nice and short. So we're going to drive those into the corners and then slot these over the top. You might also use rebar or something like that if you want a very firm hold, but for a small project like this, the bamboo stake should be perfect. Now that we've got these bamboo stakes in the corner, I'm just going to lift this trellis system and slot it over the top here. Now that we've got it slotted on, we just want to adjust the different heights of these posts. Obviously you can see from this side here we're a little bit high, so I'm going to just give this a bit more of a push. It'll make this side firmer and it will make the trellis system more level as well. And that is our super easy PVC trellising system. And like I said, it can also double as a shade structure by adding some shade cloth to this top section here. We're going to be using this to trellis our tomatoes and cucumbers by attaching strings to this top bar and then pinning them down to the base of the plant and twisting them up as they grow. There are a number of different ways you can use this trellising system, and we'll have some future videos showing all the different types of trellising systems we have in our garden and what is best suited to the individual plant type. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss those future videos, and let us know down in the comments below if you've tried a structure like this and if you have any other tips. Also, if you have any questions, then feel free to pop those down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.